What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about Cardano again and kind of my recent update on what I think is going to happen with Cardano within the next couple weeks to months. If that sounds good to you, smack that subscribe button down below. Now let's jump right on into the video. As we jump right on in to the longer time frame Cardano chart, as you can see, the support and resistance flip is playing out exactly like I said in my last Cardano video. We perfectly wicked straight up to the previous kind of resistance that we had back in the old bull market in 2017, and we wicked straight back down perfectly to our old resistance back here from May of 2019, all the way back here, guys. This black line has played extreme importance in the Cardano chart for the past about 2 years. This thing goes all the way back till 2017 is important. So these two lines were perfect support and resistances that you could have made a lot of profit of if you watched my last video that I made a couple of days ago. I did want to touch on Cardano again because I'm seeing another bullish signal and also a little bearish signal, which I will talk about a little later on in this video. But I wanted to point out how these support and resistance flips that we point out in every one of my videos is playing out exactly perfectly, guys. Now let's jump on into the next Cardano chart that I want to look at, which is a little bit of the shorter time frame. Now this is the hourly chart that we're looking at here. We're perfectly making another bull flag, which I've seen a lot in these altcoins that have played out for massive pumps continuing to the upside. Now keep in mind, will this bull flag go up? Well, it depends on what Bitcoin does. Like we say in every one of my videos, Bitcoin leads the market. If Bitcoin breaks from this 9-10K range down, altcoins are most likely going to go down, and vice versa. If Bitcoin breaks the 10K level, altcoins are going to continue up and rally harder than Bitcoin. They pretty much do what Bitcoin does, just a little more volatile when it comes to that. So as you can see, we jump into the chart here. We're held down by this red resistance line. We've gotten 2 touches. I would like to see one more touch to kind of confirm this as an actual pattern, but this is what I kind of see playing out. We're just kind of hockeying between this green support line and this red resistance line. We have gotten 1, 2, 3 touches on the bottom. Just looking to confirm that last touch on the top. I'm hoping we can just flat out break out of this and continue up, but we'll see what happens here. We also had this middle middle black. Sorry, I can't tell my colors today, guys. As you can see, struggling a little bit today, but as you can see in this black kind of old resistance turned into new support now. Hopefully, we'll see if it can hold. We're held down by this black line once here, twice here, actually 3 times up. 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times here. We broke through it. Hopefully we can come back. If we come back down, I'm hoping we can just continue up straight through this red line here. But if we come back down and test this black line as support, that would be extremely bullish, and I see us bouncing off this black line and continuing higher right out of this little shorter term bull flag that we have formed on the hourly. That's what I see in a little bit of the shorter term time. Let me know what you guys think about the longer time frame and the shorter time frame for Cardano. Now I want to take a look at the last thing I want to look at for Cardano, which is a little bit of a bearish outlook and something that a lot of people aren't talking about right now. There also is potential for a little bit more downside in the short term, guys. Keep in mind, I am extremely bullish long term, but in the short term there could be a little bit of a correction, and I want to take a look at the last bull run for Cardano and how it's pretty much playing out exactly like it has. The last one was a little more volatile, so we could see less of a drop off. Let's jump right onto the chart here, guys. As you can see, this is the last bull run from 2017 as I'm circling here. This was this little thing on the left corner here that I'm circling, highlighted over to here, guys. As you can see, it's pretty much playing out exactly the same, and this is also the danger that I see with Cardano in the short term. We kind of had this consolidation range here, we broke straight up and hit the red resistance line. Same here, we went straight up, broke the red resistance line, and we came back down to test the black line as support. We did the same thing here. We came back down to test the black line as support. We consolidated for a little bit, and we actually broke down to this purple line here, which is the old high of the old consolidation range that we had months prior. Now this purple line is the high of the consolidation range we had during this most recent bear market, or consolidation range, whatever you want to call it. And I could see us potentially, if we break back below this black line, coming back down, testing this as support, and then continuing up. That's what we did here. We came back down, tested the purple line as support, and then absolutely took off, and that's what really started the bull market for Cardano in the last bull market. So keep in mind, this is something that could happen in the short term. I'm still extremely bullish for the long term. As you can see, these kind of drops are perfectly normal in bull markets, so don't get afraid if we see something crazy like this. But usually when this happens, we come back down hard, we go back up even harder when it is a bull market. The last thing I want to look at today is the Bitcoin dominance chart. I want to take a look at this mostly every day now, just to see where we're at. As you can see, we broke, I like to point this out, we had this red resistance support line here that supported us throughout this entire kind of bull market for the Bitcoin dominance, and then we broke below it and we have confirmed it as resistance twice now. So that's very bearish for the Bitcoin dominance. Why I see altcoins popping up within the next few months. We also broke below this black kind of resistance line that we had here. This was resistance back here, and it supported us for a few months here, and then we broke below it. I don't see the next, I see the next support all the way down at the about 60% mark. It's another 2 or 3% range that we could see. So keep that in mind when you're trading Bitcoin and altcoins. Altcoins may be the other option right now until we can actually confirm this as support and bounce back up. But it's Bitcoin, you never know what's going to happen, so keep that in mind as well. That's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, smack that subscribe button down below. I'm going to be going outside, going for a little run, getting some weightlifting in. Don't stare at the charts all day. Get outside, enjoy life a little bit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.